You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
So this matchup between the Edmonton Oilers and the Seattle Kraken feels like one of those games where the story isn't just about the standings. It's about attitude, energy, and a team trying to shake off the weight of a rough stretch. Going into this one, Edmonton sits at 101.05 and Seattle at 11.66, but you can almost sense that the Oilers are treating this as a turning point moment rather than a simple midseason game. What really stands out is how the Oilers arrived at this point. After being blown out 8-3 by the Stars, it would have been easy for the entire group to fall deeper into self-doubt. But according to coach Chris Noblauk, something shifted during practice. He described the last couple of sessions as upbeat, fast, and filled with a kind of enthusiasm he hadn't seen since training camp. It sounds like the team finally shook off that lingering frustration and reminded themselves of the way they want to play. And lineup-wise, there's some positivity there too. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins is expected to return after being out since early November, which gives the Oilers a much-needed boost down the middle. Connor McDavid centers the top line with Matthew Savoie and Zach Hyman, while Leon Draisaitl slides in between Vasily Podkolzin and Andrew Mangiapane, a combination that could produce some real depth scoring if it clicks. Injuries are still part of the picture, with Jack Roslovic sidelined for a couple of weeks after blocking a shot, but at least the forward group feels a bit more stable than it did a week ago. On the Seattle side, the Kraken are dealing with their own injury issues, but Kalapo Kakako's expected return offers them some reinforcement. Their top lines look balanced, with Mason Marchment skating alongside Matty Beniers and Jordan Eberle, while Jared McCann and Chandler Stevenson provide a strong anchor on the second unit. Philip Grubauer likely gets the start in goal, giving Seattle its usual reliable presence in the crease. What's interesting is how both teams skipped the morning skate, probably a sign of managing energy and keeping players fresh in a condensed portion of the schedule. For Edmonton, that may be especially helpful, because according to Noblauk, the biggest task hasn't been fixing systems, but cleaning up the mindset. He mentioned that only one tactical change was made. Everything else is more about execution and players owning their responsibilities. Little adjustments, like positioning a stick better or shifting a few feet, were emphasized as pieces that can make a system succeed instead of collapse. The Oilers know they can't afford to drag their feet anymore. They're nearly 30 games into the season, and as Brett Kulak put it, urgency has to kick in now. With a renewed attitude and some encouraging lineup news, this game against the Kraken isn't just another date on the calendar. It's a chance to prove that the reset they've been talking about in practice is ready to show up on the ice. Stay subscribed for more videos.